be like Nikocado avocado.
What?
My new
Nikocado?
disabled person diet. My new... Have you not heard of
Let's
Nikocado
not.
avocado?
Unfortunately, I have. Let's not.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Penguindrum, episode 50. Ignore the giggling in the background. They are obviously talking about business. Really business, because we're all professional YouTubers here.
I only
Apart
do
from
business.
Apart from this, last episode we got literal Yuri and also literal Yuri in both meanings of the word.
Just a little less consensual.
Ringo is not pure anymore.
It's questionable whether she was pure.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said, Kiwi. My god.
I can recognize my pure fellows.
Yeah, how she was going to... She's Kiwi pure. That's 100% 100% unpure. Is Kiwi pure. Like, do you not remember how she is going to stuff... She's going to stuff Tabuki Sensei's precious things inside of her precious thing, alright? That was the thing that was going to happen before, you know this, right?
I know, but I'm as pure as that alcohol in the hospitals. 100% pure. The cleanness of my soul is on the level.
Is not pure. If it was 100% pure, my god.
Depends on what alcohol they're using and why. I'm not sure what context we're referring to.
Oh, it's Kiwi's context.
Like if we're talking cleaning solutions, it's usually 70% ethanol. If we're talking, like...
Yeah.
What? My life has been a lie. My life has been a lie.
Your lie has been a life. Yes.
I don't know what alcohol content like little alcohol wipes are.
So basically this intro is a Discovery Channel, and we're currently giving you guys some new information about hospitals and stuff like that. Actually no, this does relate to this anime because Sanetoshi is a thing. Sanetoshi is a mad scientist, apparently. So anyways, let's actually stop this confusing intro that doesn't really have much to do with the anime. And let's get right into the episode, shall we? Welcome to Legit Weebs channel. So yes, open up your own copy.
70% isopropyl.
And yeah, sync it up with the timer in Kiwi's hands, and don't mind my model dying every few seconds. My webcam's about to give out, and yeah, have fun, I guess. Hopefully, please like the video, comment, subscribe. We're gonna start the episode in 5, 4,
my ticks are better.
3, 2, 1, play. What? What was that? Oh, is it new OP? Oh. I think when I picked up Penguindrum in AMQ and I played this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that time you didn't recognize it at all.
It's the same visuals, just a different song.
The visuals are slightly different too. It's subtle because it's the same singer, and the visuals are directed very similar, but they are actually different.
Yeah, here. We saw this, and then I was like, oh, that's Tabuki's relationship with her. Wait, who? We only saw the foot, though. I assumed that was Ringo, but maybe it wasn't.
Ringo's sister.
Yeah, Momoka.
Yeah, I forgot
Love the song, though.
Yes. I think I like the second opening more, but...
I like the first opening more.
What is... Oh, yeah, that's because Esmeralda. Yeah.
Oh, she's sitting and like the apple thingy that's sticking out.
There? There's so much information in this first minute. Honestly, guys, I'm just gonna accept everything at face value. When is this happening? You have that ringtone.
It's really cute, though.
You mean Yuri? Well, yeah, she kind of was.
But not with her
And,
boyfriend.
oh, well. Don't assume people's genders, Kiwi.
Ringo was actually a futanari. I didn't know that. I apologize.
What?
Soma's friend is wild.
He's wild? He sounds like a normal teenage boy to me.
He's just silly. I love him.
Oh, hey. That's actually a great exercise. A lot of guys don't do it because they're too embarrassed, though. It's really good for your glutes. A lot of girls do it to make their hips look bigger, but... Ooh.
I just actually feel like talking with you sometimes, Kiwi.
What?
Do we never see this guy's face?
No.
I don't know how to respond to this right now. For one thing, I can relate to Shoma's friend a lot, but on another part, I also know Ringo personally. So, ooh. You should avert your eyes, Kiwi, or else you're going to discover that you're not straight.
What? What?
You said it yourself last episode. Oh, did this happen to you, Kiwi?
Not yet. Not yet. It's a good way to die, though.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Kiwi
God.
recently hit her head again, so yeah, that's what we're referring to. Again.
Kiwi, you're gonna have that stuck in my head forever now. It's always too catchy.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. I'm being a little loud. I should be quiet.
Tower of God.
How
Who's
did he
this?
make those titties so smooth in rock? Oh.
Oh, is this where her fascination with beauty comes from?
She's looking at the ass of a girl.
Also, my model died. Well.
I mean, you made her.
Actually, because of you, Dad. Ooh! The comeback. Sorry for the weird cut. I am back alive again. Whoa. The shit? Huh?
Shouldn't she be beautiful because she's super young, though?
That is what?
Young people aren't always beautiful, Kiwi.
I don't know what that implicates, but I don't know that I like it.
As a kid, I was beautiful, and then I became ugly as I grew older.
Sounds like
I
a
was even a
questionable
child
personal
model.
problem.
I was a child model, even a baby model, and then I became ugly.
I think Yuri's dad is sick in the head. Maybe.
I agree.
I have an inkling.
It happens when the artist becomes too into beauty. No, I'm scared of the papa. This is not
This
good,
is
papa.
not going in a good direction.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oof. Oofus doofus.
And is this where Momoka comes in?
Oh. Oh, her sister was really cute. Yeah, I don't like Momoka anymore.
Oh my god, Kiwi.
That was an about face for no reason.
A reminder to you guys is just Kiwi hates birds. He has a bird phobia.
Oh, is that why you don't like her? I get it now. That it didn't. I was so
Oh, it did click for
confused.
you?
Like,
Oh.
no.
No, it's because
She got
Momoka
a
feeds
prize for her
birds. That's
drawing,
why.
and she's taking her home. I hate her now.
Here we go again, Penguindrum with the children's stories, twisting them some way to tell a narrative. And back to God again.
I mean, a rapist is ugly. Momoka, shame on you for thinking rape is beautiful.
Yuri de io.
Yuri de io. Isn't friendship a beautiful thing, Father?
But Papa wants to rebuild her as well.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. The
I
Papa
think
is an incel.
Yeah.
And this man is easily the least likable character in the show, and he's meant to be, but like, ugh.
Oh, wait. Papa is teaching us something, Zero. Serbia cannot trust you. You're
What?
strangers. Or not really. Wait, what does count? What counts as the stranger?
Kiwi here is going through an existential crisis at the moment.
Out of all the points in Penguindrum to give you an existential crisis, I don't think
What is
this
a
should be the one.
stranger? Hmm. Question here: is he literally chiseling her, or is it just a PG friendly way of saying something else?
Unstated, but it's definitely physical harm in some way.
I see.
So potentially could be using the chisel. But
Or another chisel.
I,
Oh god.
I mean, he's definitely doing
thought-
both, but the physical harm with the assault, it's all gross.
Yeah.
I thought the chisel was the lightsaber.
Well, you can see she's injured every time she leaves him. There's definitely like physical harm inflicted.
Yeah. See, I have a diary that tells the future. Transfer onto another fate?
But if she could do that, why did she not do that for herself and died in a train terrorist attack?
Once again, we don't know what actually happened underground. Ah, here we go. What if Ringo was supposed to die?
I like the subway lines they have on the floor in this scene.
Yeah. They've always had these sort of lines in the hospital and using the subway lines in their, like, what do you call it? Their
Yeah.
mid cards?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, when they're supposed to take ad breaks. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Oh shit. Oh hey, it's the scarves that Sanetoshi took. Sanetoshi went to give it to them. I see. Assuming that they're even real, but
How electrifying.
they call scarves mufflers? Oh, here come the yes men. Or rather, the yes bunnies. And the fact that they accepted it means that, no, they don't harbor any resentment towards her specifically. It's just more of Himari that harbors, I guess, resentment towards herself. Maybe her family. Like Yuri, for instance. And in real life, I've seen far too many of these.
Mhm.
They have become more and more random as time went on.
Say random, but I think
It's
there
actually
is a
not random at all,
pattern.
but yeah.
Yeah. Just like last episode, actually. Where they started showing more like fan service shots and just leading up to the final act. Oh, here we
Double
go.
H is Penguindrum's Greek chorus, so they always have some sort of mild comment on the episode.
Ah.
They're just both lying their guts out.
Unlike me. Hmm. What? Well, I suppose they are the
That's
hot
most great.
springs. Damn. What? Huh? What? Alright, Penguindrum going full battle shonen now. Let's go. Isn't this the same music as when she's playing like her dramas?
Mhm. It is.
Well, I mean, Yuri is very dramatical, even off the stage. Like, even this particular shot.
Mhm. You just happen to have a ping pong paddle on her.
Well,
Don't
she was going to use
underestimate
it for
an
something
actress.
else, but this works too. Oh no, the blinding light! What is this show? Bro, you missed out on the best part, dude. You made a perfect copy of this diary? You rip.
The ugly duckling play final act.
Momoka on fire? Like literally on fire, not like. What is this tower? It's obviously not. Actually, reality in this show is questionable. Girl suddenly bursts into flames? Did Momoka do something to get rid of her dad? Ah, so that's very cool. Also, this is the same tower that they were showing last episode.
Oh, I really like this image. This image is really good. I really like it a lot.
So much to freaking absorb every single episode. Like both visually and like narratively. For this particular episode, I can just tell that talking about every single thing would probably take me hours, but to summarize, Yuri's dad was sort of delusional artist who, I guess he's sort of reached that point in his artist career where literally everything in his life is just art. Everything must be beautiful, and sort of went crazy like that. And because
I don't like the way you imply that all artists reach this phase. It's not a phase every artist goes through.
Let's just say that the artist that I have in my mind, I suppose. Don't worry, I'm not thinking about you guys, or maybe I am.
Was Tucker also an artist then?
Who?
What?
Tucker from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah, obviously I would have known that reference off the top of my head. I'm sorry,
Also
I'm not a
not
Full
the
Metal
same
Alchemist fan.
I'm asking if he was also an artist, not about the reference.
I mean, artists that I could
different
think
scenario.
of. Didn't Van Gogh have a lot of problems nearing the end of his life?
I mean, Van Gogh cut
I
off
forget my
his ear.
history. Yeah,
Van Gogh was highly depressed and ended up taking his own life.
it's what I'm thinking of, I guess. And the way that he sort of influenced Yuri's life as a parent, which is what Sanetoshi was also talking about, that you're sort of forced to love your parents despite
I think
how they are.
the commentary is less on artists and more on family dynamic.
Still not quite certain what the tower represents. Perhaps it's something that, like, her father's legacy that he was building.
Yuri throughout throughout the whole episode, but like when she was talking to Momoka about the tower, she said that the tower is kind of like her dad, that it's watching over her. That's how her dad is watching over her. And then after it changed, I don't know where I was going with it. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Well, the way I interpret the tower, because this is kind of the only time we really see it in detail.
Oh, okay.
Is that the tower is like, it's meant to represent Yuri's dad, and it's kind of this big symbol of the reality that she's stuck in. And so when Momoka saves her and it shifts that reality, that tower of her father's changed to this glowing, like, Eiffel-esque tower, right? Which is, the Tokyo Tower or whatever. Which they mentioned in, I think, the last episode, that when they built the statue that they originally had the plans to build the tower that we see in this episode. Then, when reality shifts. But yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the tower at first was like this big, huge, giant statue, a sculpture, I suppose. I guess that was supposed to like represent her dad, the foundation of her family, sort of.
And then after her dad went to get milk, it transformed into this beautiful Tokyo tower. Because her dad was not in her life
exactly
anymore.
What happened.
Momoka was there.
Yep. Momoka.
Let's make it PG. Let's make it PG.
Momoka went on a killing streak in Call of Duty, and she was burning hot. And like her dad just left her, and that's why Yuri loves Momoka so much. As a friend. Why are we making our discussions PG?
I don't know.
You started it. You started it.
I started. You literally.
Look,
Kiwi.
You started it with the holes. Instead of calling the holes as they are, you started calling them differently. So I just kept on the theme, like the topic, you know? When you go to like a party or something, you have to...
Well, my god. Okay.
I'm lost.
I'm lost too. Point being is that Kiwi is not the most PG and marketable person you could have. So, honestly, we just throw that idea out anyways. Also, we learned Momoka's ability this time. That it's not just telling the future, it's about shifting people's fates. Sort of like, as she said, getting off of a train, changing a line in a subway. I've seen many different anime with similar concepts. One that we're also watching, or probably not going to watch anymore, but... Now, that begs the question, what happened underground? What price did Momoka have to pay? And what did she do? What? We're not gonna know.
What did she do?
Thinking about it is... Yeah. Obviously, like Kiwi brought up, she could have survived that if she'd probably changed the fate or whatever. Actually, does it work on herself?
If she had that ability,
she changed the fate for the bunny, and she changed it for Yuri, but does she change it for herself? Is that possible? Or is that like
if we look at the price, so if we look at the price that she had to pay for Yuri and she had to pay for the bunny she only got like a small cut or like a small bleeding on her finger.
Yeah.
But for Yuri, she went up in flames. So maybe if she wanted to change fate for herself, she had to like lose another life or something of some kind that Momoka would not do as a sweet little girl as she is. Maybe of something like that. Something like big. It doesn't have to be another life. Just something really big.
Like her own life.
Self-sacrificial.
Yeah.
But if she... I'm sorry, I'm superficial. Okay.
What?
What? That's exactly the opposite of what she said. Kinda. She said self-sacrificial as in regards to Momoka.
I heard it.
But if you think you're superficial, then that's you.
No, wait. I heard Sirbi say you're so superficial. That's what I heard her say.
That's not what I said at all.
You know, Kiwi, sometimes you just hear what you want to hear. Yes, this goes back to the scorpion and the whole heart of the scorpion thing of self-sacrifice or to save others, be useful to other people, I suppose. And it's a running theme within the show, of course, because it's based off of Night on the Galactic Railroad, kinda. No, I wouldn't say based off. Takes inspiration from.
Yeah,
is a better word. Natsume tried to take the other half of the diary as well. Natsume probably also knows the power of the diary, and she needs that to probably change her fate, which she wants to be with Anda for whatever reason.
Yeah, she probably wants to change fate where Kamba.
Didn't she say that she wanted to save M? M, yes.
Yeah, we have
maybe
two parties that are trying to get the Penguindrum to save someone.
The supposed Penguindrum.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the freaking. I forgot what like the Italian.
Yeah, keep saying it until you tick.
I had to stop myself, I think, because I actually forgot what they are. The English word for it.
So, yeah, she's probably gonna get it to save him, and probably use it to change fate or whatever for herself or for him, and on our side, we need it for Himari.
I was thinking like maybe that like character and Kanba are in some way connected through fate. Maybe they met somewhere in the past or something, and then she gets like 2 birds with 1 stone by changing the fate for the character, and then also she gets Kanba on board with it.
We can always speculate about that, I suppose.
Yeah, we can.
Also,
new OP. Interesting. Probably gonna go back and check it frame by frame on my free time.
I was
also no ending. The ending song played.
Well, the ending song played, yeah.
Zero, I was expecting you to do the Iruma tradition, but you didn't.
Maybe because it's not Iruma.
Maybe yes, maybe not.
Why would I randomly shout out Mary during a Penguindrum OP? I don't know.
I mean, I randomly shout out dog. This is my own fault.
I was gonna say, I don't know where you're going with this.
Oh yeah, and Sanetoshi delivered the scarves. Interesting. Note here to you subscribers, when I don't really know what to say about something, I just say interesting and then I leave it at that.
I like their little hair poofies.
Yes, they're really cute.
Himari really liked it. Sanetoshi delivered it for her. Because yeah, as we've established, it's not like they don't like Himari. It's just that Himari herself sort of doesn't like herself, I guess. She doesn't feel worthy giving it to them.
I mean, we're just assuming that Sanetoshi gave them the scarves in the name of Himari. Maybe Sanetoshi is actually close to the 2 girls and they consider him a friend, and then he gave them. Then he gave the scarves to them, you know?
Possibly, but
emotional manipulation to get Himari to trust him so he can use her for his evil plan.
I don't think Sanetoshi would have to resort to like that.
I was gonna say that.
To what
that whole thing sounds super on brand for Sanetoshi.
I think Sanetoshi could just get whatever he needs.
But Princess Crystal, he cannot get the Princess Crystal.
Yeah,
but everything
there's
else
still that he's like, oh my god, what was that? Oh shit. Yeah, and he's in love with her. Quotation marks. And but she don't love him back. So Sanetoshi a sad boy. Now he's an edgy mad scientist going around saving people's lives at really ridiculous costs.
See, Neckbeard's a child cannot always get a girl, Chad. Wait, what?
What?
See, Neckbeard's a child cannot always get a girl.
I have no idea what you're saying.
We rarely ever do on this channel.
I confuse myself with my own words. It's because of confusion.
Alright, well, to wrap things up, Yuri's dad horrible, Momoka a sweet girl. I understand now why Yuri likes Momoka a lot. But does that really justify her doing this to Ringo?
No, it doesn't.
Also this bondage play. Interesting.
I just thought about that, but in a really different way.
I'm sure you read enough yaois with that exact guys in that exact position.
No. No. I don't like that type of stuff, so I don't read it.
I don't believe you. If you don't like something,
I don't believe you because you literally claimed a character that's in that position.
That's
in
true.
Mudai.
You totally did. I've seen it pop up when I'm rolling.
Yes. So I don't believe you.
Yeah, but that isn't a yaoi though.
So yeah, the ugly duckling thing is I think it's used here to give like a perspective on Momoka's view of the world in comparison to Yuri's view of the world. So Momoka views the world in a very positive way, and she feels that everything is beautiful because it's God's creation, apparently. Whereas Yuri obviously is affected by her father quite a lot, and yet, and in the end, her views on it change slightly.
I think it's an interesting use of the ugly duckling because Yuri's not an ugly duckling, right?
Yes.
It's this mining game that Yuri's kind of stuck in, where she's forcing herself into that role that isn't really hers, which kind of shows why, like, Momoka trying to save her out of it, being like, "You are beautiful, like, you don't have to do this, right?"
Yeah, like how Momoka was saying that, you know, she went to the zoo and she saw baby ducklings and she thought that they were extremely cute. Ugly ducklings don't exist. But of course, in Yuri's mind, that isn't the case.
Yeah, I agree with Yuri. Momoka is wrong. Ducks are in no way, shape, or form cute, nor the ducklings cute. Momoka is extremely wrong. They're terrifying monsters. Yeah, I cannot think about this in a positive way.
He's gonna grow up to be Yuri. I see.
This.
I see how this is going to go.
I will not be able to understand the Momoka's view on it, or like the meaning behind it, because that's how afraid I am with birds. I'm sorry. Despite
that, I do see where Momoka is coming from, and it is a clever way to tell us that, convey us to us that words are hard, English is hard.
Life is hard.
I was going to say something else was
Ducks
hard, but
hard.
I'm gonna not. I'm gonna not do that. Is there anything else that I need to mumble about?
Cock and ball torture.
Yeah, no, we've had enough of that last episode.
I think we covered most of it.
Well, if there's anything else that I'm missing out on during a rewatch, I'll probably talk about it in the intro if I remember it, or I'll probably leave it in the comments section if I remember to do that as well. I'm a very forgetful person.
Zero is really professional. Yeah, Zero is really professional.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I remember to read through all hundreds of comments I receive on our reaction videos, and I retain every single bit of information that you guys give us. So, because of my genius mind, I will now end the discussion for reasons unknown to mankind. Thank you for watching. We will see you all in the next one. That was such a natural outro. Don't you guys,
yeah.
you guys should praise me for that. Anyways, later dudes. Bye.
Bye.
Like, subscribe. Do whatever.